Hello. 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 It is me again. Sorry for the long hiatus. I didn't really want to play with this phone because I it got broken and well, I didn't really know how badly it was going to be, so I couldn't stream for a couple weeks until I was sure that I could use this phone without it breaking completely. You can't see it on my on the YouTube screen, but on my phone, the right side is flickering. So I really wish I had money to replace this. I really do. But unfortunately, I don't have any money to replace it, so I'll just have to use it until it eventually breaks. Which I hope it doesn't happen anytime soon. Let's get these out of the way. Not that. Let's see. Oh, that sucked. That RT sucked. Yeah, it wasn't any better. What class is this car? Gee, so right before the second light ends. Too early. Damn it. There we go. Ooh, am I gonna win this time? Nope. Stream connection's not stable. There we go. And that's a win. There we go. That one was easier. Crap. There we go. Ah. There we go. Got some more gems. Damn it. Oof. Wait. Is my... Did I get drunk a boost? I did, shoot. I wonder how many I boosted on here. These are the snow ones, so... Dang it. It is so empty. Where's all my people at? I go on a hiatus for 3 weeks out because of something out of my control, and there's nobody here. There we go. Come on. Yes. This part's not easy. Okay, well, that's all done.
Hey, you? Doing just fine. How you doing?
Done.
Oh my, that sounds like a fun, exciting trip. Go. Go. Come on. Yeah. Oh my. Paula, stop! Okay, I don't want you eating in my room. Can you? Thank you. Go, eat out there, please. Yes, I'm gonna feed you. I haven't started yet. Go eat out there.
Come on, Paul.
Paula and Elizabeth, I said don't come in here. That's cool. Out of my room with food. I love you. The electric hasn't went out taken up, but my water's still gone. I think so. I don't know. I know that. I think. Yeah, what else? No, I didn't. No. God. Very still. No, very little. Don't turn the hot water on because I'm afraid you're going to burn out my tank. No, it trickles. It trickles in. So that means that we can flush it, and that's it. But I'm afraid my hot water's going to go. My hot water tank. There's no hot water in my tank. It's so hot. I don't know. Depends whether it works after how long it's been. Yeah, I called up there, right? Thomas? Don't get grumpy at me. Huh. You want to say hello to Thomas? She's mad at me because I wouldn't let her in my room to eat. Yeah, she's mad at me because I wouldn't let her eat in my bedroom. Go figure.
Ooh, false start. Game crashed.
He's something special.
I'll be right back.
There's a lot of people mad at you. Yeah.
If he's gonna cuss, please don't have him near me, because I'm live streaming on YouTube, and YouTube doesn't like that cussing crap.
Yeah. Yeah. I know, that's cool. Really? That's cool. Is that the one that has the beach or the pool?
Crap.
Oh.
Anyway.
Well, there's slime on my bed.
I think you left the slime alone and then moved.
No, it was like right that.
Slime. Slime.
You left the slime alone
I don't
and
know.
moved.
I don't know. No.
Here, take your sandwich.
Oh, yeah, someone did spill it on my pillow.
Sandwich is on the freezer.
Home to do it.
You? I'm like, what the hell is on my
Where's
pillow?
my sandwich?
On the freezer.
Right here?
What
This
is
is
it? I
Yeah.
love oatmeal. I don't know if that's it up.
this.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, dang.
Mom, you gotta break my DS. You gotta
Uh,
break DS like that, Mom.
Huh?
Yes.
Oh, I can't. They would kill me.
Ah, that was for me.
I'm sorry. I got slime all over my hand. Ask Calvin for another. Calvin, can we get another damn kid, please? Thank you. Pretty, please. Slime guy.
Mom. You gotta break my DS like that.
Yeah, now I understand why Edward does these things, otherwise nobody shows up to his streams.
For me.
Okay, this has got to go somewhere because it's broken. Holy crap, it's broken. And it's going to leak all over my bed.
I mentioned that.
Okay.
What's wrong?
I don't think my shoe
It's,
off.
oh, that's right. How about you and I go get one together because I totally forgot, Paula.
Right now?
To get her a... You can't actually stick a water bottle in the freezer with no room for it to expand because it's going to expand one way or another. If it's totally full, it's going to pop the bottom out, which is what happened.
Now? We're leaving now?
Yeah.
We're leaving now?
No.
What are we gonna do with it? Are you just gonna let it melt everywhere?
No, I was gonna eat it. I was gonna eat
You're gonna eat slime?
ice. Ice.
I'll help you with that tomorrow.
I said ice. I-C-E.
I'll help you with the ice tomorrow. Because I don't know how you're gonna get it out of there. Not much. I may have to move to another room again. I went out here to get away from the talking from them, and now I have to move again. Go outside.
Mom.
I mean, I can't have this. I mean, I go to my room, right, and my room's a dead zone for internet. If I close my door, my Wi-Fi drops to 0. So I have to keep my door open. So it's me basically moving from this side of the room to away the noise, and then they come in here and make noise, so I have to move out there, and then they go out there, and then just switching back and forth. I'm getting tired of it. I mean, I wouldn't mind being out there if my little sister didn't have the most loudest lungs you could possibly imagine. She screams and it sounds like, what do you call those things? I wouldn't say it's an opera singer, but she's got octaves. I'm just lucky she doesn't break any windows when she screams. So anyway, I apologize for not being able to stream as of lately because I had accidentally broken my phone. So the screen is the 95% of the screen is okay. There's just the other 5% of the screen, it likes to flash white bars. It's the size of roughly my pinky is where the bars are flickering. And it's just flickering white and green. And sometimes it likes to shoot out pink bars out the side. I had this happen to me on a device before, and it's gonna sound stupid, but I chucked it. It was pissing me off so much that it was lagging. And there was this one ad that every time it would open, it would shut my game down. I couldn't play Asphalt, and it made me so ticked off because that was the only ad that kept popping up. I couldn't play the game, so instead of just logically playing something else, doing something rational, taking a break, my brain just immediately went chuck mode, and I just threw it. It could have been a whole lot worse. I have to say that. It's just a minor annoyance. I turned it off after I threw it, turned it back on like a short hour later, and yeah, it made me mad. It made me ticked. So I turned it off later, turned it on, and it was starting to go whole pink. And I knew from previous experience that if it starts to go whole pink and you do not turn it off and leave it off for a long while, your whole LCD, LED, is it LCD or LED nowadays? If you don't turn it off, the whole screen will go white and that device is unusable. So I had to turn it off for a good, I think it was since the last time I streamed. The last time I streamed 2 days after that is when it happened, and yeah, I haven't been streaming for that long because I was avoiding using my phone, because if I used my phone, I knew I would break it. So I wanted to give it a chance to cool down and make sure that I could use my phone safely for an extended period of time without breaking it. So I would turn it on for like a couple hour bursts just to see if the screen damage would get any worse. And as soon as I started to see it go wonky, I would shut the whole phone down. I would shut it off, and then I would wait a couple days and I would do it again, and I repeat the process over and over and over and over until finally one day I was able to turn it on and have it on for longer than 6 hours with no screen effects. So I turned it off, and then I waited another 2 days, and Now it's gotten to the point where I can have it on indefinitely and the screen won't get damaged. So thankfully it's just that part of the screen is just flickering. But the part that's flickering the most is where there's a black, it's kind of like a half circle in the top right of my screen. And it's just, if you're playing Asphalt Street Storm, it is just above the plus symbol. Or if you're playing it horizontally, right? No, it wouldn't matter which way you change your phone. It still appear above the plus sign, and it's just above the plus sign, a black half circle, and that's where all the glitchiness is happening out with the phone. And I got an iPhone, and it turns out iPhones are crap for streaming. At least mine is. I tried to stream, I think like a week ago with Nitro Nation. It was called Testing, or Test. And as soon as I started the stream and turned on the audio, it would screech all to be darn. I mean, Edward was with me. Edward was with me when I was trying to test stream Nitro Nation on my iPhone. And there was screeching all to be darn. It was loud noises. I couldn't bear to torture any possible streamers with it, any possible viewers with it, so I just said I can't stream on this iPhone, so I deleted the test streams. I probably should have saved them beforehand and should have probably released them later on as titled Failed Test Streams with my iPhone. Warning, do not wear out headphones at high volume unless you want ear damage. I have still yet to figure out Nitro Nation. I'm doing very well in Nitro Nation actually. I just bought they had a sale for the XJ220. It's going away. It's having a going away sale. I bought that and I bought the Jaguar for a combination of $999,000, close to $1 million. And I was able to make back my money too. So I currently have I want to say 1,300,824 Nitro Nation right now. What are you talking about, Edward? What ruined it for you? Yeah, I am. I just picked up my second phone. My phone that's worth a lot, but it's actually is not beneficial to me anyway. See, that's another thing I have to gripe about with iPhones. With Android, you can install anything you want under the sun, with limitations. You can't install PC games on Android. That's a given. But you can install like stuff like I don't know. It's a gray area, but I'm just gonna say I think it's okay to say what it is. Emulators. You can install emulators on Android, no problem. You can install mods on Android, no problem. You can listen to free music on Android, no problem. Apple, on the other hand, you either get it from the Play Store or you don't get it at all. I do not like Apple because of that. If they were a bit more lenient on where you can install from, say you could have like a second store you can install from, where you could like, or it's expansive to Android. I mean, like there are so many apps that Android has that Apple doesn't, and because of apparently Apple's policies, there are a few apps going away from Apple that I really use on a frequent basis, like Puffin. Puffin I use on a frequent basis because it's the only app on a mobile device that I can use that actually enables me to use Java or Flash. There is not a lot of browsers that allow you to use Flash, and Puffin's one of them. Sadly, Puffin's going away October 1st because, unfortunately, according to them, due to the so-and-so Apple platform Cnum's arrival, they have not allowed them to update their app on the store, so they are no longer become available for Apple, and that's the Puffin browser is what I use mostly for, if I wanted to play a Flash game. I could play a Flash game on the Puffin browser with my iPhone. I'm not going to be able to do that anymore after October 1st. I'm going to have to find another browser that supports Flash that's on iPhone. And that's like finding a needle in a haystack, because there's not a lot of apps that do that. To my knowledge, there's not a lot of apps. The only reason why I wanted an Apple device was because I have 3 games on here that I really enjoy playing that you can't get on Android. That's the only reason why I want it, and you may or may not have heard of it. Please don't tell me it's been in Fortnite, I already know that. It's called Infinity Blade. I've played that when I was a wee bit younger, not that much younger, but a wee bit younger, and it's by Epic Games. I think it was one of the first games that came out for mobile that used the Unreal Engine. It made the graphics look super nice. It was a hack and slash, very fun game. I would spend hours and hours. And best of all, it was offline. So even if you didn't have internet, you could still play it. You could play it wherever you wanted to. In the car, in the bus, at the train station, wherever you wanted. Sadly, you can't get them anymore because Epic did a stupid decision to pull all the Infinity Blade games off the Apple Store last year. So you can't get them anymore. If you're lucky to have purchased them like I did, you can still re-download them. But if you haven't purchased them, you're out of luck. Yeah, Unreal Engine is in Fortnite, but Unreal Engine was used for some Batman games, some, I know it was used for, I think it was used for Doom. I know it was used for, it's an old shooter game that I used to play, Unreal Tournament. It was based solely on the Unreal Engine. Unreal Tournament was, I would kind of liken it to, if Halo and Doom had a child, it would be Unreal Tournament. That's how I can liken it to. If Halo and Doom had a child, it would be Unreal Tournament. Anyway, Edward, where's Kyle Cornell? I don't want to put words in his mouth, but he's supposed to be hooking me up with some cars. If he wants that moderator position on your channel. Anyway. What should I race? Yeah, where's Kyle Cornell? You tell him to get his butt in here. He needs to... I am feeling unloved. I would like some free stuff like you got, please. I need some loving, please. I know I have more cars than you, but please, I need some loving. Oh. I'm feeling more of a Sharon day today. Yeah, I know if everybody on Discord too, Edward. Ah, crap. You're right. You're right. I didn't. You're right. I didn't. I didn't at everyone. Damn it. It's gonna be one of those days. Oh, good. Good lord, that was a lot of noise in my ear. Hey, Asphalt Royal. I'm not dead. This channel's not dead. Yay. Crap. I just keep false starting. That's no bueno. No good. I am broker than broke. I really want to buy something else, but I can't. I'm afraid if I bet money, I would lose it all. I am notoriously bad with losing money with bets. Notoriously bad. If I bet, I will not stop betting, and then I just run it with flat broke. I don't want it. Here's the thing though. I can't help myself. I see a rare car and I want it. I need it. I have a problem. I have a problem with wanting to acquire rare cars. I mean, you should check out my garage. I seriously have a not a rare problem. Well, it may be a rare problem to some, but it's a problem nonetheless. It's a problem nonetheless. Let's see. Where is it? Oh yeah, here it is. I have 1, 2, 3. No. 3. I have 3 of these. I have a problem with collecting rare cars. I can't stop. Every time I see one, I want to buy it. Especially these ones. Let's see. I can remember exactly how much I paid for each one. I spent $3 mil for this one. $4 mil for this one. And $3.5 mil for this one. Let's see. Let's go over to my Chevys. Let's see. I got this one for free. Bought this one for $2 mil. And let's see. Where is the other one? I think it was Renault. There it is. I got this one for free. We can skip over that one. Let's see. Now my wraps. Where are they? Yeah, you're right, Asphalt, you're right. But the mentality of me is, I have to have it just so I can say I have one of those. Like, I don't use it, but I collect it just to say I have it. Or just to say, I have 3 AMG GT3s. I don't use them, but I can say I have 3 of them. Now let's go on to my wraps. I think they're all S-Class. Let's see if I can remember how much I paid for each one. That one I won in a giveaway. That one I also won in a giveaway. That one I won in a giveaway. This one I bought for 7.5 mil. This one was actually randomly given to me. Just somebody said, "Hey, do you want a decal 918?" And I said, "Sure." I challenged him. He raises the pinks and he just chickens out. I was randomly given this one for somebody I didn't know. He just gave it to me, so I got this one for free from a random person. This one I traded, I think it was, yeah. This one I traded 6 mil, and this one I traded 6 mil and a 918 Max for. This one I bought for 6 mil, and this one I bought for 7.5 mil. Do I pinks? I pinks when I am 100% certain I can win. Other than that, no. When I'm absolutely certain I can win, that's when I go for it. Like, when I'm absolutely certain that no matter how bad my RT is, to a certain extent, I will win, and then I will go for it. If I can't do that, then I won't go for it. So, if it's an S class, you will probably never see me pink. Yeah, I know, but I just spend that much money because I know that once I get that decal for that certain car, I won't need to purchase it again. So it's either way. Once I like the pumpkin finier, I won't buy that again unless it's given to me for free. Then I'll take it, but otherwise I won't buy it. Any decal for any car that I already have, I don't need to buy again. I already have it. I won't need to buy it again. I only use my money for decal cars that I do not have. And then eventually when I have a decal wrap for every car, I will just stockpile my money and just give it away. Because I will no longer have any use for money. I'll have one decal wrap of every car. Like, I'll have a... Question, can pumpkin wrap go on 488? I know it can go on the 812, I know it can go into the 918, I know it can go on the LaFerrari, I know it can go on the Fenrir. Good question. Can it also go in the Lincoln? I need to stop thinking. I'm going to open up a rabbit hole and I will never stop thinking. What's a red Alfina? I mean, I have no idea what any name of these decals are. The only name I know of a decal is this one. Yeah, I know. The only decal name I know is this one. It's called the Northern Lights, aka Aurora Borealis. And one way I know that one is because of... sad to admit it, the only way I know Aurora Borealis is the steamed hams. Oh. You mean this one? Snowflake? Yeah, I have the snowflake wrap. I think it's... no... Wait. Let me find out. I have the hex. I think this is hex, isn't it? I just like to call it pixels. I'm assuming this is hex. That's snakeskin. Really? It doesn't look like snakeskin. It looks more like pixels to me. Eh. Oh well. I know this one's pumpkin. Wait, I'm confused. Which one's Red Scare and which one's Hex? A blue square? I don't think I have that one. I thought this was the snakeskin one. You tell me this ain't snakeskin? This looks more like snakeskin than anything else. Hey Kyle Cornell, you're finally here. Really? That's honeycomb? Ah!